I already used the glorious theme song, so no, I won't use it here. But I may use it for the next one. Anyone order a course of an emotional flashback and intense action? Because this chapter certainly delivers a well done package. The action isn't over, but that's what makes it greater, since these past couple of chapters has been nothing but an incredibly joyful ride. The charming flashback contributes greatly for the present time that when it is all said and done, it's going to put a giant grin on our faces. The solid start of action actually enters a flashback of Jirocho, which I know that will be alarming for those who think he will die here, but I wouldn't count on it just yet. Oh man, I certainly hope not. Anyway, I would admit, I was in an adrenaline rush for intense action set pieces. So it took me away that we have a flashback before the real party begins. Does that mean it's disappointing? No. In fact, it's better than I thought. If there's one thing that Jirocho wants the audience to grasp, is their attention to connect to its characters. Although many are already a fan of Jirocho, it adds layers to the background of the world and characters. Most importantly, it gives us the reason to care for every bit of it. The story reflects the days where Jirocho and Tasugoro first met that started off really rough, but later developed a deep friendship. This is one of the rarest instances that Jirocho doesn't insert comical set pieces like the over-the-top expressions or even bizarre use of metaphor. It's straightforward, delightful, and emotional. It is worth noting that it's being narrated by Otose, which is wonderfully told with his monologue. The main centerpiece of the flashback is the moment of Otose's shop opening. It's great to get a background on one of the most important settings in the series, especially the idea behind it. It's always meant for people who just want to relax without any grudges or jobs. It was heavily influenced by these two men. That is a neat detail to his lore. Those faithful memories serve a lot more than a memory of one man. What made this flashback delightful is that Jirocho and Tasugoro have been bonded through strong connected souls. It's all done with a strong narration and imagery, and it's only one chapter. To top it all off, they had a battle to see who would have the loser to confess to Otose, since both of them unwilling to take the risk. In the end, Jirocho won the battle, yet he ended up telling Otose subtly of Tasugoro's confession. The thought of Jirocho allowing his best friend to confess is heartwarming. He may love Otose as well, but what he saw is true happiness lies on a smile of a woman. All he wants for her is to be happy, and that's what his love ended up. The question as he was walking by spaced tons of volumes. Everyone could join in peace. From there on, the life was set as we know it. The ending of the flashback left a deep note that made me greatly appreciate it for its moment. Jirocho may end up getting a lot of depressing times. It's not over, as everything can bounce back and become stronger than ever. When it was just one soul clashing, it later becomes multiple. When one feels lost, there's a hand continuing to hold. Bottom line, life isn't over when you have a lot to give and share. It's a great message to the character and to all of us. If anything, become a steel city that no one can invade. When it comes to action, it's pretty intense and a load of thrilling moments. These set pieces are so damn good, with so many enemies on panel, with a lot of tense maneuver. The setting largely takes place inside the building, but it makes the best use of its corridor, from breaking down windows for ambush to leaving little room to combat or evade. Is very well presented. It's like reading Kingdom Indoor Edition. It's very exciting. Shinra clan is no joke, however. They are the type that will take the hit and won't stop until they are dead. It's not like they're a tank. They feel the pain, but that's what makes it terrifying. It's also presented with well choreographed teamwork, Seriously, this series really got everything jam-packed. The way on how Gintoki and Jirocho work together is so much fun to watch. I love how they actually pull a sneak attack when multiple enemies were running down the hall. As tense the action scenery can get, the visual is amazingly easy to read. There are so many enemies on panel, yet I understand on what's going on in my first glance. It's not to say Jirocho had a bad time to display recently, but there's a lot of amount of tense action set pieces in one setting, so I was amazed and happy to see a change of pace. It's always pleasing to see new environment equals new set of action, rather than not taking its advantage. As for the flashback, it's all around tender moment, and the way how it transitioned from the present to the past, back to the present, left a fulfilling note. The ending is so damn great. Shinra got the hero's corner, and the reinforcement arrived to surround them. While they are taking on Kagura, Pirako, and Shinpachi, some of the guys pass by, and surprise surprise, it's a trap for Shinra. Jirocho's men managed to infiltrate and grab a hold of their uniforms. The impact feeling is so strong. It's all thanks to the flashback. Everyone always have his back. My god, that is so awesome! The chapter is highly enjoyable. It has a heartfelt flashback, intense action, and the ending that lets you know the battle will end with a big bang. It left off with a note that the best moment is coming next. This chapter put a smile on my face. The next chapter could leave it permanently. I'm giving this chapter a 9. I can't wait for the next chapter. I can really sense the 10 feeling all over it. Just seeing Jirocho being on the spotlight, as well as other characters just share the moment, and we're going to see more and more of crazy action. Now with the flashback made a huge contribution for this present time, you know you get the reflection of this moment really counts everything, so it makes everything worth it. What are your thoughts of this chapter? I can't even think of a question. Are you just that hyped for the next chapter? Because I already am. I can't wait to see Jirocho kicking the leader ass. I just want him to slice him out the worst possible way. Just enjoy the ride because the next chapter is gonna kick ass. My thoughts are told. Don't let yours on hold. Leave a comment below. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.